It hurts my feelings. This is my show, this is my music, this is my life. Please don't hurt my feelings, please don't break my heart. Let's all be the best we can be. This is fine, but this is a rehearsal. But when it's time to go tonight, it's time to go.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? Thank you for coming to my channel. My name is Wally, and you are now tuned into Playboy Hustlers TV.
Hey, this the king of melodies beat.
Yo, we are back with some more news, you hear me? Yeah, man, this is News Friday, you understand? Yeah, so you know Lizzo, she's always in the media for some weird reason, but this time is not for a good one, you understand what I mean? If you ask me, I don't really know what's going on. It seems like the accusers might be fabricating stuff, but it also seems like TMZ is working with Lizzo. So let's go ahead and see. Right now, she's being accused of sexual harassment by her former employees, or should I say dancers, all right? So you be the judge. You let me know what's up. Run it up in the comments, all right? And don't forget, like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel, all right? So sit back and react, baby. Let's see what they talking about on TMZ.
Were these demands or suggestions made by Lizzo, as you say, were they direct, where they said, I really want you to do it? Or was it more, I'm afraid if I don't, I might get fired?
Yeah, I think for both of us, there was like this always looming.
All right, you see how she had to look at her and give her that eye, and she's speaking for the both of them. Never speak for me. I'll speak for myself. You tell your side, I tell my side. Hey, listen, I'm just a spectator on the sideline, listening, using their words against them, because that's how it always will be. You understand what I mean?
Feeling of thinking that if you didn't do something or you didn't adhere to certain suggestions or demands that your job could be in jeopardy. I mean, there have been specific instances, for example, whenever we were in contact with our agents and we were trying to negotiate receiving a retainer while we were working with the team, things kind of started being more tense in the work environment, more hostile. So right off the bat, we kind of already felt like the energy was shifting.
I don't really think it was bothering them that much, because as she's telling the story, she has a funny smirk on her face, like this is funny to her. I don't get it. The other one seems like she's bothered by it, but her right here, the controller, seems like she went to her, was like, yo, look, you feel like me? Yeah, all right, we feel the same. All right, let's go do this lawsuit. Let's get this bag, all right? I'm not gonna say that the allegations never happened. However, you have to be rational. You have to think logical, all right?
And after negotiations for retainers began, we got an email before one of the shows, basically from her, somebody from her management team, saying that the way that we have been acting was unprofessional and the attitudes that we were exhibiting on the job was unacceptable, and that it could be grounds for termination. And that's just one specific instance that we went through in regards to working with the team.
There is so many instances where dancers who did, have fun with her.
Oh, have fun with her? It seems like Lizzo was a little freaky leaky, huh? She was a little freaky Leisha, huh? Let me find out. Lizzo out here looking for carpet munchers. You know what I mean? She want her vehicle to get serviced every Friday. You understand what I mean?
And, go along with like what she was doing and, be down for anything that they were favored. They were hired for more shows. They were invited on, like private jets and to do cool things, and, could hang out with her in like tropical settings like Hawaii and stuff like that.
Sounds like a pyramid scheme.
Some of our coworkers, it's just like there was no line between professionalism and personal. And so we had in our minds that if we weren't, down for anything, that we would then be ostracized later.
Wow. Sounds like Ghislaine Maxwell or something, like, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm just saying.
It was this unspoken thing in the camp that if you, weren't super fun, like if you like skipped out on all of the like outings and all that stuff, that you wouldn't be seen in good favor from Lizzo, and that you would then not be considered like one of the people that is like
the cool one. You understand what I mean? I guess she wanted you to be gay for pay, baby, and you ain't laid the way you was supposed to play. Well, now you see what it is, but hey, you gotta stand on your 10 toes all the way firm. You understand what I mean?
cool and down for anything, and then therefore not be booked for as many jobs.
You mentioned that there was some kind of a dispute over a retainer. When you parted company with Lizzo, when both of you parted company with Lizzo, was it just kind of happened? Were you terminated? Did you quit? How did the separation go?
Yeah, for me, my situation was a little bit different than Ari's. There was a meeting that Lizzo had. It was a more, well, all of our meetings were pretty intense, but this one was a more intense meeting with her, just emphasizing the fact that she wasn't pleased with our performing and that we still weren't dancing up to, you know, her standards. And basically this was after the intense re-audition that we went through after, you know, having hours of rehearsal, to which she then brought up the allegations of us drinking before shows. I raised my hand to speak. She allowed me to speak. And in that moment, I let her know that, you know, we never partook in those activities and that we would never put ourselves, her, or the show or our jobs in jeopardy. And days later, one of her tour managers terminated me in a hotel lobby.
What goes into my
This sounds like a whole lot of mess to me. You understand me? I don't know who to believe right now. You get me? Because, yo, the minute y'all saw something weird happening, that's when you were supposed to make your move. Not when you get fired and then you say, oh, well, you know what? We was under these crazy conditions. She wanted us to be like Ice Spice and munch on her carpet. You understand what I mean? Like, nah, man, you were supposed to do it that day. When you see, look, that's like if I'm a producer for some artist and at the end of the show, we go to a private party and all I see is nothing but a bunch of sticks. I'm gonna say, you know what? I don't want to be part of this. I will not partake in this anymore. I'm out. This is my final exit. You understand what I'm trying to say? But hey, some people, they have no dignity, no morals. So this is what happens. You know what I mean? You don't know who to believe at this point.
termination is that I had felt for a really long time that they were questioning my abilities due to weight gain. It was never explicitly said, hey, you know, you're gaining weight. Your job is in jeopardy. It was never that. It was very nuanced. It was very under the rug.
And you know what's crazy? Because Lizzo is the first one who tells people stop body shaming her. And here she goes body shaming these women. If these allegations are true, that's crazy.
And I think that language was used to keep from being canceled. Previously, she had said, you know, she was worried about me at South by Southwest. And when I was at South by Southwest, that was the first time I had showed up to a Lizzo event or gig, noticeably having gained weight. There was nothing different about me. My performance skills were the same. My demeanor was the same. My energy was the same.
But it's the look. She wants to look. So you got to respect that. I mean, hey, you want the people to look a certain way. You got to fit that criteria. I don't know, man. I think these two women should have came out a long time ago. It would have made more sense. You get me?
The only thing that was different about me was my weight. And in this meeting, she stated as well that, you know, dancers get fired for gaining weight. And then she kind of paused and looked at me, and I still don't know if she really meant to single me out in that moment. But when she looked at me and she said that, I was kind of like, so she's really concerned about my weight. And then, you know, when we had that private meeting, when I was kind of cornered, they kind of wouldn't let me, you know, get away with not telling them something personal. So, and a reason why something was wrong with me. So I ended up telling them that I struggle with, you know, anxiety and depression, and that I'm in recovery from an eating disorder. And as soon as I said eating disorder, they immediately were like, oh, like in their head, it was making sense as to why I was gaining weight, because it had something to do with an eating disorder problem.
Poor Lizzo. Aren't you in the hot seat, my lady? Ooh. I don't know how you're gonna get out this one, but I guess TMZ about to help you. I already smell them helping you right now. Word up. Hey, if you disagree or if you agree, let me know in the comments, baby. What's your thoughts right here? Do you believe them? Do you think they're making it up? Or do you think they're just using it? Are they using this, let's say, so that they can get on top and get a bag without dancing? That's why they were just like, you know what? We're going to rock. We're going to stay here because we got all this dirt on them. And if they ever want to let us go, they can't. But look, it backfired. All right, now, don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one, baby. Love.